Question number 2. What did Allah instruct angels to do in front of Adam alayhi salam? What did Allah instruct the angels to do in front of Prophet Adam alayhi salam?
Yes, I want to do 4 sentences like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made Adam alayhi salam out of clay instead of writing the question.
Okay, that's fine, but just don't reveal the answer just yet, okay? So question, what did Allah instruct the angels to do in front of Adam alayhi salam? The thing that annoyed Shaitan, basically, okay? So I will give you 30 seconds, if you haven't done it already, to write the question or in a sentence. Let's go. $15 seconds left.
The face is dead.
Just write it down. Don't tell me the answers yet, please. 5 seconds to go. Everybody like my clock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps you on time, okay? Question number 3. Let's go. Who refused to bow down to Prophet Adam alayhi salam? Do not shout it out, write it down. If you want to do what Samia said, which is a very good idea, good use of your English literacy skills, write it down as a sentence. That way you're not writing it out twice. So you can rephrase the question. So for example, so-and-so, whoever it is, refused to bow down to Prophet Adam alayhi salam. So you've given me the answer and you've given me the question at the same time, okay? So who refused to bow down to Adam alayhi salam? And the clock starts now. If you can add more detail, that's good, but otherwise just tell me who refused and perhaps tell me how they felt, if you can. 15 seconds left on the clock. So who refused and maybe how they felt. Hassan, how are we doing? Are we writing down the questions, the answers? Good. Elmi, we okay?
I'm okay.
Good.
Just using drawings for the answers.
Good. Right. Next question. Where are we? There we are. Question number, I believe, yes, there is a question number 4. What was the name of this being? So, listen carefully to the question. What was the name of this being? So, the thing, the being that you have mentioned in question number 3, what was that thing or being's name? So remember, what we refer to that thing as isn't the name of this thing, okay? So for example, Hassan, you are a boy, but your name is Hassan. Your name is not boy, yeah? Hafsa, you are a girl, but your name is not girl. Your name is Hafsa. So wait, what is the name of this being? So you can write the name of this being is, because obviously they are still around, unfortunately. We need to write it down. You have got 30 seconds on the clock. Have a think. What is the name of this being?
Are you talking about the first human?
Question number 3. So whatever your answer was to question number 3, what is that being's name?
Yes, I already wanted extra information about baby cat.
At the end, just write it down, okay? Right, 15 seconds to go. What is the name of this being? Don't worry about the spelling of it. Just write down roughly what you think it is. 5 seconds to go. Good. Right, let's see. Are there any more questions? Yes, there is. Question number 5. Oh, this is something that we've just seen in the video clip about Prophet Adam alayhi salam that I showed you, okay? So what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbid Prophet Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam to do in the Garden of Eden, meaning in paradise, okay? What did Allah forbid them to do? So you can just write Allah forbade them or told them not to do this, whatever the answer is, okay? So if you don't want to write the question out, just put it in a sentence. This is for revision purposes. Otherwise, 6 months from now, when I ask you, or a few months from now, even when we do an assessment, your answers won't make sense. So put them into a sentence so you know what the question was, okay? Right, so what did Allah ask them not to do and they still did it? 30 seconds, let's go. Write it down, please, in a full sentence. Level 5 should be writing in sentences. Thank you. Or if you've written the question out and the answer, that's fine as well, but I would prefer it if you wrote in full sentences, okay? 10 seconds to go. Good. Right. Question number 6. What are the angels made of? Very simple, straightforward answer. Write it in a sentence. What are the angels made of? I will give you 30 seconds to think about it. Those of you who don't know, we can't just assume that everybody knows. Have a think about it carefully. What are the angels made of? Let's go. Hassan, write it down, please.
I did write it down.
Okay, good. 15 seconds to go. What are the angels made of? I like how it ends at the end. A nice sound. Just to remind you that it's finishing. Right. Question number 7. I think we've got a few more left. Right, question number 7. Ooh, somebody answered this question earlier and it was in the video that we watched as well. So if you were listening, you would have heard it. What was the name of Prophet Adam alayhi salam's 2 sons? So the 2 sons that have just been shown in the video clip that we watched. And write it down, Hafsa, please. Do not shout out answers because then you're not giving people a chance to think about it, okay? You've all just watched the video together. Elmi, I believe you gave me the answer earlier. Good lad. So you can write it down, but don't share it just yet. Have a think. What were the name of his 2 sons that we've just heard about in the video? 30 seconds, start now. Hafsa, have you written it down?
Right.
Hafsa, you okay? Hafsa's very excited by the clock, I think. 5 seconds to go. Okay. Question number 8. Let's get through these quickly now. What does Shaitan tempt us to do? What does he tempt us to do? So you can rephrase it. Shaitan tempts us to ... whatever you think. So you might have a few different answers to this, but as long as they all kind of mean the same thing, it's fine. So this isn't an exact word answer that you're all going to get in the same way. You might write it down, express it differently, which is fine, as long as we give the same message, okay? So what does Shaitan tempt us to do? What does he try and make us do? But ultimately, it's our choice. Remember, we talked about that. What does he try and make us do? How does he tempt us? With what? Let me get my timer on again. This is something you're going to have to think about. You have 30 seconds starting from now. What does Shaitan tempt us to do? So you can give me an example as well. So in general, what does he try and get you to do? And then you can give me an example as well of what, for example, he gets you to. I think we all know what he tries to get us to do. So just give me an example. Okay, so that shows level 5 skills. So you're just adding a bit more extra information. It's not just yes or no answers. Oh, time's up. Right, question number 9. I think there's one more question after this and then we're done. Then we'll go through the answers. Question number 9. This is again your own view, but it still has to tie in with the teachings of Islam and what we believe in as Muslims, okay? But you can write it in your own words very quickly. Why should we always ask Allah for forgiveness? So we've talked about this in many lessons. I've just mentioned it to you earlier as well about why we should ask Allah for forgiveness. Why does he want us to ask for forgiveness, and what's the purpose of it really? So you can rephrase that question and write down your answer. You have said.
I want the answer when we were doing question 8.
Yeah, that's fine. Ready, go. Okay, Hafsa, just wait then if you've done it. Salsabil, how are we doing? Okay. You okay, Salsabil? Yep. Good, good girl. Okay, 5 seconds left. At the end of that clock, I really want to just go, whoo, because that's how it sounds. Very tempting. Sound at the end. Right, question number 10. Last question. What was the deal that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made with Iblis until the end of time? What is the deal that he made? What did Allah agree to with Iblis? So what did he say that he will allow him to do, or what was the challenge basically that he set? Okay, so rephrase that in your own words. As long as you've got the gist of the answer, it's fine. Okay, right, let's get our one. In fact, I can share the clock with you. I don't think, can you see the clock when I'm putting it on?
No.
Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. Because I'm sharing the PowerPoint, that's right. Right, 30 seconds, ready, steady, go. It's just a clock and it's counting the time. So what was the deal between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Shaitan until the end of time? What have they basically challenged each other to? Or what's Allah challenged him to rather?
Let's go to hell.
15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. What was the deal with them? Oh, yep, that's the clock. All right, I can stop sharing that and we can go back to the questions because we need to share the answer very quickly. We are almost out of time, but we are doing well. So question number 1, and please put your hands up, please. There's only a few of you. Do not shout out, okay? Hafsa, can we switch that off, please? Thank you. All right. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make Prophet Adam alayhi salam out of? Salsabil. Clay, good girl. So what kind of clay? What did it mention in the video? Was it just, what, are we talking Play-Doh? What kind of clay?
Mud clay.
Mud, yeah, sort of from the earth. It was talking about gathering dirt or mud or clay from different earths and also to create different people throughout time, okay? Because we're all not the same, are we? Question number 2. I'll ask Hassan. Question number 2. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instruct the angels to do in front of Adam alayhi salam, Prophet Adam alayhi salam?
Instructed them to bow in front of Adam alayhi salam.
Good, good boy. Well done. Hafsa, number 3. Who refused to bow down to Prophet Adam alayhi salam? Who refused? Who said, no, not doing it? Iblis. Yeah. Shaitan. Yeah, good girl. Well done. Okay, and I think you've just answered that next one. Elmi, what was the name of this being? What is Shaitan's name?
Shaitan, demon, devil, Satan.
And what's the one that we know of in the Quran? Begins with I.
Shaitan.
No, begins with an I.
Iblis.
Iblis. Good lad. Well done. Iblis. Okay. Just like I said, he is Shaitan. That's his being, but his name is Iblis. Okay. Question number 5. Samia. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbid Prophet Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam to do in the Garden of Eden or in paradise? What did he forbid them to do?
Subhanahu wa ta'ala told Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam not to eat the fruit of a certain tree in paradise.
Good. What was the fruit, by the way?
Apple.
Apple, yeah. Just remember the tree. It was an apple tree, okay? So sometimes you might see a picture of a story of Prophet Adam alayhi salam and they have an apple. That's why, because that was the forbidden fruit, as they call it. Okay, number 6. Salsabil, what are angels made of? What are the angels made of?
I couldn't remember what they were made of.
Can't hear you quite well. What are the angels made of? What do you think angels are made of? Have a go. They are different to us, so they're not made from the same thing as we are. So what do you think they are made of? Can anyone help her? Hafsa, what do you think angels are made of? Light, good girl. Okay, so just a little reminder, every time you see images of angels, we don't actually have images in Islam, obviously, as Muslims, we don't have images of any beings, but they are often presented as light. Yeah, so very shining. Obviously, I know we see wings sometimes and things like that, but they're made of light. Okay, good. Question number 7. What was so this is for Hassan. What was the name of Prophet Adam alayhi salam's 2 sons?
No. Forgot.
You forgot?
Yes, I forgot.
Okay, Samia, can you name me one of them? Habil. And Hafsa, can you name me the other one? Are you there, Hafsa? No, can't hear Hafsa. I don't know what's wrong with your audio. Elmi, what's the name of the other son?
The name of the other son?
Yes, we've got Habil, and the other son was?
Gabil.
Good. Good lad. Well done. Number 8. Hafsa, what does Shaitan tempt us to do? He does what, sorry? Okay, good girl. Samia, your turn. What does Shaitan tempt us to do? What do you think he tries to make us do?
Shaitan tempts us to do bad things like not praise Allah.
Good girl, well done. Good example. He will tempt you not to pray Salah. How? He might tell you to do what instead of praying?
Go play with your new game.
Good, yep. Go and play your new game. Go and watch TV. Go on the internet. Do something else. You can catch up with your prayer later. That's how he makes it tempting. He doesn't tell you necessarily not to do. He'll say, you can do it later. It's fine. Why do you need to do it on this time? Do it later when you're ready. So he's very clever like that. He tries to make you think you can do things differently without you thinking that he's actually making you not do it. Okay? So you have to be very careful of these whisperings. Okay? Question 9. Hassan, why should we always ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness?
So that we don't go to hell.
Good. So we don't go to hell. Anything else? Salsabil, why do we ask for forgiveness? Hell is obviously at the end of the road when you die on the day of judgment. But before that, while we're still alive, why do we ask Allah for forgiveness? And why should we ask him daily?
Another second chance or another chance.
Good girl. Okay, for another chance to try and to clean your slate, as they say, yeah? To start fresh. Just like you would if you've done something wrong or if you've upset somebody, another person, you would eventually directly say sorry to them, i.e. your parents, maybe, for example, or your siblings. You don't wait 100 years or 50 years or 10 years to say sorry. You would say sorry now. You say sorry. Oh, sorry. If your mom says, have you cleaned your room? Have you done this? Oh, sorry, I forgot, mom. Sorry, I'll do it now. You don't wait till the end of time to apologize. So Allah says, you do the same with me. Don't wait to say sorry. I'm telling you, I will forgive you right now. Why are you waiting for? Do not think, oh, I'm so bad, it's too late, I can never be forgiven. You're not Allah. Only He can forgive you. He's saying you just have to ask me. You're not a judge. You don't decide whether I can or not. I will tell you if I'm not going to or not. Ask me forgiveness and I will do it. Don't be so arrogant in thinking, well, I've done too many bad things now, I can't catch up. It doesn't work like that, okay? Allah will forgive you no matter what you've done, but you have to be genuine in your heart, and He knows that. That's the best thing about it. You might say sorry to a person and not mean it, and they won't know. But if you say sorry to Allah and you don't mean it, He will know. Yeah?
Why are we recorded.
Yeah, it's for a lesson, Hassan. Don't worry. Okay, question number 10. What was the deal Iblis made with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala until the end of time? What was the deal that they made? Hafsa?
The deal that we made with Iblis was that
What did Allah challenge it? What did Allah say that he can do?
he can do. He can't. I don't know how to explain.
Anybody else? What has Allah said that Iblis is able to do? Elmi, yeah?
Iblis can misguide you and make to make idols.
Good.
And then you'll go to hell.
Good
By the way,
boy.
when it comes to have a
Well
break.
done, Elmi. Excellent. Fantastic answer. Well done.
That's
And Samia, yep. Anything else to add to that, Samia?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made a deal with Iblis that he can make more people worship them.
Good. Good girl. Elmi and Samia, well done today. Really good answers from both of you. Excellent. Okay, really good. So, yes, Allah has allowed him to continue whispering to us, to continue, because it's a challenge. Because Allah knows that we will listen to Allah. And we have to. So Allah tells you in the Quran, this is the deal. I have given you my guidance, but he will come whispering and knocking on your door and coming to you in the night, in the dark of the night, coming to you when you're idle and you're not doing anything. Remember what I said to you guys about Iblis? He will get to you. He comes to you when you are bored. He comes to you when you are not doing something good, when you are not making use of your time. That is why sometimes people have bad thoughts and do bad things, because they are not busy. I don't mean being busy watching TV. That's not being busy. I don't mean busy doing games. Like, for example, we are now busy in our Quran lesson and Islamic studies lesson, okay? Shaitan can't come to us right now. In fact, he's very annoyed that he can't get to any of us right now because we're talking about what? Allah. We're talking about Shaitan, yeah, but we're not talking about him because we want to listen to him. We're talking about how to avoid him. So he does not like that. He is not happy that I am teaching you guys how to avoid him. He's not happy with that at all. But tough. We are Muslims, we worship Allah, and that is the way we want to follow and live our life, okay? So he can get as annoyed as he wants and he can be as cross as he wants. It makes no difference to us because we are not going to listen to his whispering. Remember Surah An-Nas, what we talk about, Surah Al-Falaq as well, protection. Surah An-Nas, he will whisper to you and then he steps away. So remember, he does not actually make you do the wrong thing. He just gives you the ideas. He tempts you, which is what tempting means. Like when somebody says, oh, go on, you're trying to be really good, but I'm going to tempt you with this slice of chocolate cake. Go on. That's okay. That's just a bit of chocolate cake. That's nothing to do with Shaitan. But tempting means somebody's encouraging you with nice things. So Shaitan will never encourage you with bad words or bad things because he will think, they're not going to do it if I make it sound bad. He makes things sound nice. As they say in English, he will sugarcoat things. He will make things so beautiful and pretty and nice looking, like games, like TV programs. Oh, go and play with this and go and do this. Don't do your salah. Don't listen to your mom when she tells you to go and read your Quran. Be late for school. Don't get up on time. Don't eat your breakfast. It doesn't matter. You can have some sweets. All this kind of stuff, yeah? Is Shaitan giving you alternatives that you think are really nice? Okay? Okay, guys. I think that is the end. Yes, it is. It is 2:00. We are at the end of our lesson. Thank you so much